Hey guys, today we have the updated PNY XLR8 Gaming Epic X RGB memory. It's got refreshed design, better RGB diffusion, and improved XMP stability. Let's check it out. The PNY XLR8 is a DDR4 desktop gaming memory that has a maximum frequency speed of 3200 MHz and supports extreme overclocking. The silver brushed aluminium heat spreaders paired with the redesigned RGB makes this memory a stunning piece to look at. It also supports all motherboard software utilities, ensuring that your system has a synchronized light show. Here are some RGB effects running on my AMD system with an Asus motherboard. Now let's jump straight into performance. At the default speed of 3200 MHz, the memory module scored around 47,000 MB per second for read and write speeds on the AIDA64 benchmark. These are excellent speeds, but what's most important is the stability. I've had no issues at all for real-world usage and synthetic benchmarks. If you recall, we previously looked at the older version of this memory, which is the one I'm holding here. These are both their AIDA64 results side by side. It's great to see that there's some minor improvements across the read, write and copy performance, meaning that this isn't purely an aesthetic refresh. Now to the overclocking performance, I decided to go straight on to 34,000 MHz and the PC did not like it at all. It rebooted a couple times with some errors and then the memory rolled back to 2133 MHz. So after that, I decided to go to the next smallest increment, which was 3266 MHz. It booted up fine and the AIDA64 results were better across the board. In terms of stability, a 30-minute OCCT memory benchmark did not produce any errors. Next, I tested the memory at 3333 MHz and it surprisingly booted up. However, upon running the OCCT memory benchmark, I immediately started getting errors and after a few minutes, the system just crashed. So yeah. Alright, let's wrap things up. If you're in the market for desktop memory, I would highly suggest you take a look at the PNY XLR8 desktop gaming memory. It looks great, gives you reliable performance, and at just $50 for this 16GB kit, it's a value purchase. Although I would highly recommend you to not overclock it and just run it at the default speed of 3200 MHz because it's plenty fast for gaming and you have the added assurance of a stable system. Throughout my few weeks gaming using this memory, I encountered no problems at all running at 3200 MHz. As usual, all the purchase links will be in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!